Russia is to oust 23 UK diplomatic corps among tensions above the nervous system broker assault on a ex-spy and his child in the UK. The Ruski Overseas Ministry told personnel of the UK's Moscow legation would be sent during a 1 week. It as well told it would shut the UK Justice in Russia, that promotes culture bonds among the nations, and the UK Consular Agency in St. Petersburg. The go comes in answer to Britain's judgment to oust 23 Ruski diplomatic corps. They were orderly to keep above the occurrence on March 4 that the UK by the government has accused on Russia, but that Russia denies. The UK Overseas Office Space told it had expected an answer of the type of Russia and the domestic safety justice would encounter previous following 1 week to believe its following stares. Its declaration added, Russia's answer doesn't changing the facts of the question, the taken murder of 2 human beings on UK ground, for that down there is no option finding some rather than how the Ruski country was guilty. Ruski former spy Sergei Skripal, 66, and his child Yulia Skripal, 33, stay crucially ill in clinic, following they were found subconscious on a seat in Salisbury, Wiltshire. The UK by the government says they were poisonous in a nervous system broker of a kind advanced by Russia named Novichok, and PM Theresa May has told she believes Moscow is guilty. Responsible, Mr. Putin's representative Dmitry Peskov told the accusations were disgusting and inexcusable. The tensions go as president elections get location in Russia. Britain's envoy to Russia, Laurie Bristow, was called to Russia's Overseas Ministry on Sunday and was presented Russia's answer to the UK's sanctions regime. Next the meet, Mr. Bristow told the UK had no strife in the Ruski human beings and would ever do which is required to protect ourselves. The UK envoy had been waiting the urge for 3 days. In the late, key consumable fare above 10 protocol in the Overseas Ministry wherever he was presented Russia's resist sanctions. The answer of Moscow is strong and does go future rather than the UK measures. But it doesn't seem intended to aggravate tensions. The ministry has jammed to 23 for 23 in regulation of tactful expulsions, no more than. And time it is order the closing of the UK Consular Agency in St. Petersburg, both of Moscow and Ekaterinburg stay outdoor. Russia's answer has as well aimed the UK justice, that promotes culture bonds. How will be seen by Britain as a low strike, suffering the Ruski human beings, not the UK by the government. But the UK is hardly to wish to answer in type. Meantime, the dual tactics of negation and diversion there continues, both of in comments by officials, and in the derisive, dismissive scope of the Skripal instance on country-run print. The Ruski Overseas Ministry told in a declaration how the UK diplomatic corps would be proclaimed person non grata, addition how it reserves the law to enter some reciprocal measures in instance of future hostile actions. It told it was responsible to provocation actions and unproved accusations by Britain. A Downing Road representative told the Organisation for the Ban of Chemistry Arms, OPCW, had been guessed to go to the UK to get a specimen of the nervous system broker. Resist Terrorism Police Force include renovated their circulation for witnesses who may include seen Mr. Skripal's burgundy BMW car in Salisbury on March 4. Neil Basu, Met Police Force Aide Commissar, told, "We are training more than on Sergei and Yulia's movements but we requirement to be more clear about their accurate movements on the night of the occurrence. Police force trust the car, register platter hard DRIVE09 WOW, may include been in the areas of London Way, Churchill Way Polar and Wilton Way at on 9:15 GMT. At on 13:30 GMT it was seen creature managed downward Devizes Way to the center of city." Mr. Basu told investigators were manufacturing nice advance but future job could get months. He added how the extended presence of commanders in the region tiring expert protection clothes was a caution and how the hazard to the social was cheap. Det Sergeant nicknamed Bailey, who was portion of the original answer to the occurrence, remnant in a severe but steady state in clinic following creature vulnerable to the chemistry. A position mortem survey found the 68-year-old dead of compressed to the cervix. Police force say down there is no testimony at the phase connecting his instance in the Salisbury assault. Yet, they include started to pin a quantity of Ruski penal servitude to talk their security as they explore the assassination. Russia has as well outdoor penal investigations in same assassination of Mr. Glushkov, and the taken assassination of MS Skripal.